Hey guys, welcome back to Lost in Our 20s podcast. We are back with the second episode. We are your hosts, Arsh and
Alexis. We put a lot of emphasis on that. I love it. This episode was definitely another journey.
A journey, yep, difficult to make. It's a lot of things that go into making a podcast that we're just not ready for.
Yeah, not totally prepared. When we went into the second episode, we were definitely like, oh, we're definitely going to do this. No problem. It's definitely going to be easier than last time. We learned so many lessons before. And it ended up being the same amount of time.
It did. It absolutely did.
2 days. And it's probably going to be about 2 days for us to edit and upload.
Yeah. Yeah. So some of these stories are probably going to be somewhat old by the time it gets uploaded.
But still very entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
So, let's move on to our first segment.
All right. So what are we talking about today for our first segment?
Well, we made some changes. We're going to talk about Lost in Adulting.
Yeah, okay.
As starting out.
Yeah.
We're just still, as we go into recording these episodes, so obviously we're going to make changes. So, that obvious change is moving Lost in Adulting to the first segment. Mm-hmm. So,
yep, and yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what are we talking about?
We're gonna talk about how you were in quarantine last week.
Oh yeah. I don't think I know I talked about being in quarantine, but I didn't actually say that I had the coronavirus. Which I did.
And you survived it.
I did. My test came back negative. Excuse me, I was able to actually go back to work before I even got a negative test result.
Which I feel like is messed up.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, girl, like, after 14 days, you're good. Just come back to work. So, I went back to work. And I didn't get my test results back until, like, the second day, so Tuesday. And then I didn't even give my test results to my boss until Friday. Like, it really wasn't a big deal.
And they were just eager for you to come back.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, you're fine. We need you back here. Your clients need you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, I went back to work, and it's definitely been really different because I feel like my job, the clients that I work with, they shift very frequently. So, I could have came back to a whole group of people who I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's only like one client who I didn't know. All the other clients, I was like, oh, okay, I know you in some capacity, whether I met you before or this is your first time.
Yeah.
And you're still there.
Okay.
So, it's definitely been a challenge because I'm catching up on everything.
Yeah.
But it's definitely better to be back because, oh my goodness, worrying about whether or not I'm going to get paid.
Yeah.
Was such a stressful. Yeah, because really, I was only aware that I was going to get paid for 4 days.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what happened, but my boss had told me, like, on Friday, he was like, the Friday before I went back to work, he was just like, oh, okay, yeah, you're going to get paid, but your money is running out, so you're definitely want to be coming back pretty soon.
Damn. First of all, we're in a pandemic. At least give us some sort of help.
In a panoramic.
In a
And he's like, yeah, girl, you better come back to work or you're not going to get paid.
Oh, wow.
And, well, he didn't say it like that, but basically that's what he said.
Yeah.
And, so that was definitely difficult. And then also that brought up some vaccine top conversations.
Okay.
He was like, also like, you know, we have a pharmacy at my company. And he was like, yeah, you can just go get the vaccine. It should be coming pretty soon. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, wow.
But I wasn't meaning I was going to actually get it.
Damn. Okay, so no choice for if you want to get it or not.
No. It was definitely like an option.
Oh, okay.
I know my brother's job, he works in a similar industry. His job definitely wants him to get the vaccine anyway.
Yeah. Well, which kind of leads us to one of our questions that we wanted to discuss today is, should people be able to pick if they get the vaccine, or if they don't want to get it. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I just feel like you should definitely have the choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually definitely pro-vaccines. But I am still hesitant to get this vaccine.
Yeah.
I mean, even when he made the suggestion that I should maybe get the vaccine, I was definitely still on the no, I'm still gonna wait aspect. The plan is definitely to get it in the future, but I want to see how other people are reacting to it first.
Okay.
But I'm definitely open to it. What do you think?
Okay. I think that, yes, I am pro-vaccine, but I do understand, like, people being worried about, getting sick or having side effects to it. But I think because we are in a pandemic and this disease is so deadly, I think that, if this vaccine, is proven to work, and yes, there are symptoms, there are side effects, but it's for the better good, is I guess what I'm trying to say, that it is going to protect you against a disease that is so deadly. So, that's my thoughts on it, I guess. But I would personally take the vaccine.
Would you take it now?
Or? I would if I was given the choice, I would take it now. Just because I feel like I have underlying health problems, and, I think I can take on the side effects if it's going to protect me against a disease that, is taking over the whole world right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think the vaccine should be scared of me, to be honest, because everything my body has gone through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still gonna.
You're still thinking about it.
I'm still gonna think on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I really don't. I'm scared of. I don't know. A lot of fears. I know.
Get it.
Especially, my brother, him getting it because he got the flu shot when we were kids, and he had a terrible reaction to it.
Oh, wow.
And he was, like, out of school for a whole month.
Yeah.
He had to do, like, summer school, so.
Yeah. That makes sense. I
know my body doesn't react to the flu shot negatively, but, and I get it. I mean, I got it last year. I'm going to get it this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to get it today, actually. I forgot.
Yeah, you did say that.
But, so yeah, I'm definitely, the plan is to get it. It's just that when I get it is kind of the question.
Yeah. And that's okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
And as we also talk about the coronavirus and being in this pandemic, we obviously have to move on to the stimulus check.
Yeah. Because that's, in the news right now in the talks. Hopefully they have agreed to something by the time this podcast comes out. But as of right now, they're trying to give us $600 instead of $1,200.
Well, allegedly, some people are getting $1,200.
Really?
They said, from what I've read, they said some people are getting $600, some people are getting $1,200, and others are getting $0.
What is that based off of?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, wow.
I didn't look further into it, as I probably should have. You see?
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Well, I just feel like
I should get $1,200.
I should get $1,200. And I feel like Republicans are acting like $1,200 was so much money to begin with. It wasn't. And then that was 8 months ago. So they're basically saying, here's $1,200, go live off of it for 8 months. And now, they're talking about $600. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Right. Rent is $1,200.
For some people. Right.
So, yeah.
And you're not even considering utilities, food, groceries, whatever.
And people are out of work. What is $1,200?
Right. If you're going to tell your people, as a country, if you're going to tell your people to stay home, you need to compensate them for that.
Right.
Republicans don't care about the working class.
And I lost so much money with this me being quarantined.
I feel you.
Because literally, I used up all my PTO sick time. So,
oh my God.
I don't know how that's gonna factor in.
Like later if you get sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I do get sick again, like, how's that?
Yeah.
How's I'm gonna get paid for that?
No.
I probably won't have any sick time. I'll have to not get paid the entire time.
See, that's on like each different employees. I know at my previous job they said if you were affected by corona, they will give you an extra pay time off for that. So I guess that varies from organization to organization, but I feel like the government should step in and help with that.
Yeah. Or something.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
not every organization can afford to do that.
Right. And speaking of politicians, let's talk about Jim Jordan,
who is an Ohio senator. What exactly is his position, you ask? I don't know.
He's a nobody.
He is a nobody.
He's
He's a U.S. representative for Ohio's 4th Congressional District since 2007. Okay.
Don't know much about him. He's just whatever. But anyways, this is what he decided to log on to Twitter, which a bunch of Republicans are just doing right now. Mm-hmm. They're much inspired by Donald Trump. But anyways, he logged into Twitter and he said, you know what the best stimulus is? A job.
Oh, wow. Sickening. This is what Republicans think of us, the working class. They don't care. Like, okay, how do you expect us to go get a job, but then there's a stay-at-home advisory?
Yeah, and businesses are closing. People are out of work.
There's a curfew in most states. So, we're like, what? I understand if you're like, if you're all Republican, you're trying to, get people to work, but like how? You just making statements and not really backing it up.
Yeah, it's terrible.
He
clearly doesn't give a fuck, and I don't fuck about anyone besides himself and the people who vote for him.
Yeah.
And the people who vote for him, they're I just can't understand that.
And hold on, is he even allowed to be a Republican? Aren't like representatives not allowed to pick?
They always pick.
Wow.
They weren't forced, their parties.
Okay, yeah, he's on Fox News, so never mind. That tells you everything you need to know about him.
Yeah, of course, every person picks a party.
But you know how like some parts of Congress don't? Maybe I'm getting it confused with my other country. Never mind. Let me stop.
I don't know. I guess maybe, but usually because they be like, oh, there's like in the House.
Yeah.
There's always 2 senators from each state.
Nancy Pelosi. Isn't she part of the House? Speaker of the House? Okay.
She's the speaker.
We need to go back to...
No, she's the speaker. She's the speaker of the House.
Yeah.
Because she's the leader, the majority leader, basically.
I mean, I know she's pushing hard, trying to get people a stimulus.
And she's a Democrat.
Right, and she's a Democrat, right. That makes sense.
So that's what I meant, like, they picked
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy is trash.
Like all Republicans, I'm so sorry. Me and my dad used to have debates about that.
Yeah.
Are all Republicans trash?
They are. They absolutely are. I'm sorry.
I think so.
I have not encountered not one Republican that was genuinely a good person. They all are selfish in many ways.
You know who's a... Oh my goodness, I can't say it in the
What?
But there's someone who we both love who's a Republican.
Oh God, I think I know who you're talking about. You're right.
From school?
You're right. Oh my God, this is gonna break my heart. Let me stop talking.
And we really do love this teacher. I feel like we can say teacher.
Okay.
But she's a Republican.
Then we said teacher and she.
Oh shit.
We basically giving it away at this point.
No, we have a few female teachers.
Okay.
And we're talking about from our whole entire high
school experience.
Junior high experience. So it can be loads of women.
True.
But we didn't love most of them, so I doubt it.
Yeah.
There's like one I think I love, and I think it's just her.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Anyways, but me and my dad, we all had debates about that. But even I've met liberals who haven't been the nicest people.
They're
Democrats.
Not.
Even snobby Democrats, for sure.
For sure. And there's always going to be people like that. But I think Republicans specifically, they boil my blood in a different way.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
We're going to get lots of Republican hate, I guess.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. If you're a Republican, I'm so sorry. But if you're a Republican, you probably would not be listening to Two Women of Color's podcast, just to be honest. But yeah, so Republicans need to do better. And the House or whoever is making this decision about the stimulus, they need to push harder for the people.
Yes.
Because everybody needs this $1,200, and they need to, that's not even enough. We need more.
We definitely need more. Like, the amount of things I've lost out on because of this panoramic.
Exactly. I know you were saying you wanted to go to Sephora the other day. You need that stimulus check.
Okay, I was joking.
I know. No.
I definitely want to go to Sephora.
I know, but this is for survival. Like,
but
come
it's
on.
also for survival reasons.
Of course.
Like I said, I've missed out on
on a lot of stuff, a lot of opportunities.
Monitoring things, and even like opportunities. Like when we talked, because I had graduated in the panorama.
Yeah.
I was in school in May of last year, graduating. So
this year.
Yes, this year. The year's almost over. Oh, can't wait.
Thank God.
But I had just graduated and I had got a job opportunity. I got hired. I was like, okay, got a few more months. I think it was a few more months until graduation. It probably wasn't. It was probably like almost 7 weeks or something. And I got hired and then fired.
Oh, Lord.
Because they was like, oh, we can't hire you anymore, no more because the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I think I knew someone else who also, they didn't move to training. They had to like cancel training or something because of panoramic, and they sent everyone home. But luckily I was able to, for something to pretty much drop in my lap that was like 100 times better.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
Definitely a lot of missed opportunities. And I know
it is.
And I know you've been looking for work.
Yes. And this is my response to Jordan. What's his name? Jim Jordan. Is he's saying, go back to work, but I have been out of work for 8 months now, and it's not all the way due to the pandemic. I did get sick back in March, and I had to leave in May, and I had to leave because I was too new to qualify for disability or like a leave of absence. So ever since then I've been looking for work, and it's hard, it's hard to find a job, and I don't want to go. I mean, yes, I can go work at Amazon and make Jeff Bezos richer than what he already is, but I don't want to do that, because it's a labor job, and fine, okay, I should go, but you know what? I guess it's a pride thing or whatever, but if I spend 4 years at a college trying to get a degree and trying to better myself, I should not have to push boxes at Amazon, and that's on per. But yeah, I just think that's not fair. I mean, yeah, a lot of things are not fair, but come on now, like, going to school for 4 years, that's a lot of money, that's a lot of time, and it should, get a return in investment from that. And I feel like I haven't gotten that. Right, exactly.
Even I, who have found a job in my field, doing what I love to do and doing what I want to do, I still don't feel like I'm getting paid the amount that I deserve.
Right.
And I don't know, that could just because I'm working I'm working in the industry that I work in, but it also could be that, I don't know.
Yeah, no, you definitely deserve more.
Because we were talking about bonuses, and they're not doing stuff like that. And,
yeah.
Oh, wow, I feel like very...
What?
Like, oh my goodness, I didn't get a bonus. But yeah,
you deserve a damn bonus. These jobs need to be giving out bonuses.
They absolutely do, because the amount of work I do, like, I'm doing 2 jobs
exactly.
in one. And you would think I'll be getting paid more, but I'm not.
For those of y'all don't know, Alexis works her ass off, so she deserves it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Actually,
what?
Nothing.
Okay.
That's one.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, literally.
Literally. 2 girls making a podcast. You ever seen that?
What?
It's like a video.
What is it?
They're making fun of, like, Valley girls, I guess, who make podcasts, and there was like, oh my God.
Literally. And I feel like when I said literally, I was like,
it sounds like that.
Very cringy. I'm not that girl. I'm not.
I feel it.
Whatever. Okay, how about we move on to our next segment?
I guess we can, yes. Let's move on to our next segment, which is, we've changed it.
No, did we change it or was it like that last week?
We didn't do it like that last week. We had done hot topics last week.
Oh,
but
okay.
this week we're gonna be changing it to
Lost in Pop Culture.
Yep, there we go.
I guess we're trying to make everything seamless.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, so we're trying to like narrow down segments. We're gonna be moving things around a lot. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, when you're starting off, I guess things just kind of, you know,
change and develop.
Yeah, this is a developing process. So
yeah, we really, unfortunately, don't know all. We don't have an intern.
We don't have an intern. If you're trying to be an intern, hit us up. Comment down below. Or reach out to our email, which will also be in the description or somewhere.
Yes, it will definitely be in the description box on the on our profile page.
Yes.
And I think it's in our Twitter. If it's not, I'll put it there.
Yeah. Slide in our DMs and we'll give you an internship.
No one's gonna apply. We try to get our brother to be our intern. And what did he say?
What did he say? Something smart.
Definitely something smart. And then he said he invested in us.
He did? Because he let me use his laptop?
Yes.
Yeah, so, whatever.
I guess he wants some. I guess we have to cut him in.
Listen.
Since he's an investor.
When we make it big, he gonna be mad.
Truly.
Period.
Maybe I can see if one of my siblings can do it. But they're annoying.
All right, let's move on to Lost in Pop Culture. So what's the first story that we're talking about today?
You know, we're going to talk about a very controversial artist. She has been in the news every 5 seconds. You hear her on the radio, you see her on Shade Room. Wow, I feel like I'm about to announce her on stage.
It does sound like that.
Like she's about to come to the stage right now. Anyways, we're going to talk about Big Lotto or Mulatto. Arch doesn't like using the word mulatto. I think.
I don't. I just, you know, I don't want to
Arch is very PC.
Very what?
PC.
What's that mean?
Political correct?
Oh, really? Oh, that's a compliment.
Is that right?
Thank you.
Oh,
I have no idea.
I feel like that's right.
Yeah. So Big Lotto is what we will say for now. Alyssa Michelle Stevens is her real name.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Mulatto, I was going down Shade Room because that's clearly where we find our stories at.
Yes. And Twitter.
Yes, and Twitter. And I came by something that says Big Lotto is coming with a new name soon because she is tired of being correlated with colorism.
Right. Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think she should change her name, you know, because why would you... I mean, I guess I can understand, like, you know, that's her life, that's her story, but I just don't think that should be her name, because then when, you know, non-black people want to refer to her, you know, how would they refer to her, right? Without it being offensive. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know if it was or wasn't offensive.
I have no idea.
But
we will never.
I just think. Did we talk about this last week?
Mm-mm.
I thought we did. Maybe it was on FaceTime.
I think so.
Me and Arch have been on It's me and Arch, and it's like two of our other friends.
We're literally on FaceTime every day.
Every single day.
10 p.m. Ready to go.
Talking just about just talking about doing what we do now.
Yeah.
But like more.
More uncensored, I guess.
Yes, very more uncensored.
And just reckless.
Very reckless. We would love to have them on the show pretty soon because we have just great commentary.
I think so, yeah.
You know, usually we're inebriated.
Yeah.
More than what I usually am. But,
yes.
So yeah. Anyways, so we were talking about this. And...
yeah.
So, I personally agree that she should definitely change her name.
Yes.
Because I think people really like her music.
Yeah.
They like her style. They do. Most people I hear do like her music. They just do not like her name.
Right.
So, in order for her to continue to grow as an artist and not be put in this box and bubble of a audience where she can continue to go into other sections of the music industry, I think she will have to change her name.
Yeah.
And I think it's early enough for her career where she's got to be fine. But, so I think she's going to be fine. Honestly, I agree. I think she's going to be fine.
Yeah. That's fine. And then another thing I wanted to say about Mulatto is that, have you seen her? Well, she had a birthday party, and I don't know if you guys have seen her Instagram story.
I haven't seen her story. I've seen some of the photos.
Yes.
She looked great.
She did look very beautiful.
Honestly, I would say it's one of my favorite. Hold on, let me.
Favorite looks.
Let me look at it again. But I think it was one of my favorite looks by her. Let me look up.
She was very dressed like.
Was she like silver or something?
I think it was given like Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Sparkly silver.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite looks by her, I would say.
I would say it's like one of my all-time favorite looks ever done.
To me, like sometimes she does too much.
Yeah.
And wear too little.
Okay.
But I think this is the perfect. It's not that she wore too little. I'm down for it for sure. Yeah. I just like a perfect balance. Like Cardi B gives me the perfect.
She does.
Me and Arch talk about this all the time. Cardi B gives me the perfect balance
every time
of sexy, classy,
bougie,
and also current, like fashion wise. Like she just looks like none of the girls are on Cardi B's level fashion wise for me. I'm sorry.
And she never misses. I feel like
it's like Rihanna, Cardi, Zendaya, like my favorite girls.
Yes,
for sure. Okay. And yeah, I feel like this is the first mulatto look that I feel like, oh, okay.
She looked absolutely gorgeous.
I can see where she was going with this. It fits perfect.
Yeah. But I do have a bone to pick with her.
I'm sure you and everyone else does.
Yes. And
including
that is
me.
Yeah. And that is that, at this party, I was watching through her Instagram story, and it was like literally not a mask in sight. And
I actually saw one mask.
Girl,
I think it was on the security. I'm dead serious.
It was on a security guard.
I think it was a security guard.
But anybody who was actually at the party,
he was probably a staff member.
And there was literally people like up against each other. That it wasn't like any type of space, no type of social distancing or whatever. And she was doing all this in a Panorama, in a Panda Express.
Yes.
Like, what?
She was.
And someone, yes, she's not like all the way famous yet, but she does have 6 million followers, and I feel like that's a big platform.
Mulatto is definitely all the way famous. Like, I don't know if she's white people famous.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, she's not like radio famous yet, but she's definitely going towards that.
I feel like most of the white girls like in college know her.
Yeah.
I don't know if the aunts and the
uncles know about her
and the grandparents.
But for someone who does have an audience as big as her, I feel like
she does have white though.
Yeah.
But anyways, she is obviously a black audience.
Yeah.
But anyways, as far as the party goes, I definitely agree. I thought it was definitely in poor taste while we are in a panoramic.
Yeah.
As a person who has experienced the Rona.
The coronavirus
and the Rona. It's not a good time.
It's not.
Not something I ever want to do again. I was ready to go.
I was ready to go. So yeah, I feel like she just could have encouraged a little bit of mask. Like, I understand you want to have your party, but just a mask. You can make masks cute.
You know what? Me and Arch, all we did was party last summer. I feel like that's literally all we did last year.
Yeah.
And that's all I want to do right now. But I'm not gonna go out and party when I can possibly, get sick again.
Exactly. And then you if you're not showing symptoms, you might pass it along to someone else who might have an underlying disease. So,
I agree. So, I just think it was really irresponsible. And all these people that are doing that, I'm not one to probably, like, go on their social media and be like, hey, you're wrong, no. I just feel like everyone else already doing that.
Yeah.
And, people are going to continue to do what they want. I do understand. I'm not going to say we haven't gone to, like, a restaurant or to a small little place.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I just, wow, that might sound like we're hypocrites, is it?
No. What?
Do you feel like we're hypocrites?
No, I don't think so. We're fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
But
I mean, as long as you're taking precaution of some sort, right?
Yeah, definitely mask, gloves.
Yeah, I understand. Not like
social distancing, 6 feet.
Yeah, being in the house is hard. You want to get out, you want to do this, but just do it in a responsible way.
Yeah, I just feel like if they were at least a bit more responsible. Like honestly, I know people give Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives.
Uh-huh.
They give her shit for her wedding. And I also agree that she deserved to get that shit for her wedding because it was like 200 people there.
Oh, wow.
Which is probably the same as Mulatto's birthday.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, actually it was probably about the same.
Probably about the same, yeah.
I don't know. Rich people parties. But at least I seen masks at the parties. Mm-hmm. Even, they didn't have them on for the whole time.
Yep.
I without a doubt, they should have worn them the whole time. If they were going to do a wedding with 200 people or whatever. But at least they even had on masks in the first place. These people are even getting more reckless than that and not wear masks at all.
Exactly. And why would... You know what? Honestly, I understand people want to do it, but why would you? If you know that you can't... If you want to have a wedding at this time, don't you think, like, you can't live, like... What am I trying to say? You can't get the wedding you really want, so why not just wait?
Yeah.
You know?
You know what, Cynthia? I would say she had, like... I just watched the season. Oh, no, the season's on now. I'm tripping.
I wouldn't know.
The season's on now, so obviously I've been watching as well as Potomac, which is like my shit right now. But she was obsessed with the date 10, 10, 20.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's
20.
10 plus 10 equals 20.
Yeah.
And I guess it was some type of, they thought it was their fate date.
Okay.
So she just really wanted that date, and I think she just couldn't let it go. She seemed to be really in love with this Mike Hill guy, and they seem, you know, good.
Yeah.
Way more chemistry than her and Peter, to be honest. But, yeah, so I think she was just set on that time, and she got her wish, so.
Yeah.
Speaking of parties, let's talk about Lil Wayne's daughter.
It's a nice little segue into that.
Who also had a party. Reginae Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was there. I mean, a year ago, I would have loved to have been there. Like, everyone was there. Obviously, her dad is Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Her mom is...
Who's her
Toya?
mom?
Yes, Toya. And, of course, she has famous people there.
Oh, wow. She's, like, our age.
Oh, yeah. I think she's, like...
22.
She's exactly... Well, she's 1 year younger than us.
1 year younger.
Oh, so obviously Candy was there, who's who's good friends with her mom, Candy from Escape. I think I saw 2 Chainz there.
Oh, wow.
I think that might be right. 2 Chainz. Who else was there? Do you know? Her boyfriend, YF and Lucci.
Who's her boyfriend?
YF and Lucci. The one who sang that Wet song. Do you know the song?
Which one?
It's called Wet. Do you know that song?
I think I do know that song. Yeah. Okay.
The girls at my job, they used to sing that song all the time. And I was like, that is not appropriate.
A crazy song to be singing at work.
No, they're the teenagers.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that is not appropriate.
Oh, wow.
And actually, Mulatto's on that song on the remix, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so out of loop here.
Anyway, so it was mass people there. She had this party. It was a little cute little thing. I definitely would have loved to have gone. But,
you said I would have loved to have gone.
I really would, but as of a few days ago, I believe, her stepfather caught the COVID.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awful.
And I think her mom posted something like, oh, the COVID is real. I'm just like, yeah, girl, it was definitely real at that party.
Yeah. It's really sad that people have to get it to really understand it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's so sad that that's the reality of it, but, you know, that, unfortunately, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's just, people don't really get it until they get the actual COVID. Yeah. But even then, people are still going out. I've seen people who are positive go out.
I know, and that is just...
I'm just like, how are you not in the house?
Why so heartless? Like, where is your regard for any other human life?
Even though when I got diagnosed, I honestly was not 100% sure that I had it, just because, like, I was experiencing no symptoms when I first got it. Like, I'm just like, what's going on? But the point is, I still stayed in my room. I still walked around with masks on and gloves on. and everything. I definitely took all the precautions necessary.
Yeah.
So to see people who clearly don't take those same precautions, it's just so pathetic, really.
It is.
So.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned, yeah.
Speaking of another lesson learned, Ashanti versus Keisha Cole versus battle was supposed to take place. Was that, last Saturday?
Last Saturday, right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was it because we were on FaceTime talking about it.
Yeah.
And it had to unfortunately get canceled because Ashanti was diagnosed with the Rona.
Yeah, there you go. Another case of the Rona.
And what Ashanti is receiving backlash for is because she was traveling to different countries, continents.
Oh, God.
She was in Africa 4 days prior to the battle. And
oh, wow.
She was somewhere else. I don't know. Somebody wrote down her whole travel, passport, stamps, and everything. They had all the evidence.
Oh, wow.
See, I'm just joking. But they definitely knew where she was at. And, so yeah, they definitely was dragging her. So what do you think?
I think definitely, that's just happens to. It's unfortunate that it's another case of that you won't get it until you get it.
Yeah.
And I it's sad, but I guess now maybe she knows, what it's like, and now she'll be able to take more precaution moving forward.
I hope so.
I hope so too for other people, but. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping so. It seems like a lot of people are having to learn lessons about the COVID.
Yeah, because people don't want to believe that it's and that is true. Like, there are people, it's not just some Republicans believing that it's not real. There's like just regular people who are Democrats, liberals, whatever. Everybody.
Yeah. No one's taking it serious.
No one's taking it serious enough. So I think that's just, come on now. Like, there's been 200,000 or 300,000 deaths in the U.S. alone.
Yeah.
So.
It's ridiculous. So I'm hoping everyone start becoming safe.
Yes.
Hopefully this vaccine actually works.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we get the stimulus check. Oh. And hopefully y'all stay your asses in the house.
Period.
And out the parties.
Yeah, because it can wait. But, you only have one life.
And I'm not gonna fault somebody. Well, I feel like you can fault somebody, but I'm personally not gonna fault somebody for having a safe, party that's small and fits the guidelines set out. What is it? 10 people less?
Yeah, 10 people or less.
And people taking their temperatures. I personally, in my house, we definitely have a temperature checker.
Yeah.
We have masks, gloves, all that cleaning supplies, hand sanitizer all over the house. So something safe, I feel like I'm way more open to.
Yeah.
And less judgmental of you just partying.
Yeah,
and having like a 200 person party.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think so too. And, I think we talked about that before too, like, not to be hypocrites or anything. We do want people to have fun. It is a lonely time. A lot of people are, experiencing depression at a higher rate now. But, I understand that if you want to be around people, just do it in a safe way.
Yeah, and as a person who works in the mental health field, there are so many people who are experiencing the most anxiety ever.
Yeah.
Anxiety and depression. Some people cannot be alone.
Yeah.
And I was talking to this lady yesterday, and she was telling me I cannot be alone.
Mm-hmm.
And for someone like that to be going through a panoramic, I can only just imagine how they're feeling right now.
Exactly.
And so many people are struggling to cope with this new thing. So I definitely think while we should drag, if you will, these people, we should also be a little bit sympathetic to those people who experiences things like that.
Of course.
So
I think so, yeah. Okay.
How about we move into our next topic?
Let's move on to our next topic, which is Cupcake versus Zukiana.
Zukiana with the good cat.
With the good cat. All right.
I really like. Tell me what you think of them.
Okay.
Let's talk about them.
I like them both.
Okay.
But as you guys may know, Cupcake decided to do a 50 Cent inspired, what is it?
Diss track.
Diss track, yes.
I personally also, like, I've liked them both, but also been turned off by their behaviors.
I agree.
I don't follow either of them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so Cupcake put out this song. It was definitely inspired by 50 Cent, called How to Rob.
Yep.
If you're familiar with that, 50 Cent put out a song called How to Rob, dissed a bunch of people, yada, yada, yada.
That if he doesn't make it big, he's just gonna rob a bunch of rappers.
It's similar to Kendrick Lamar's Control.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a song to get people talking. So she put this out, and she dissed a lot of people. Like,
yeah.
Who did she audition? She dissed
Tory Lanez, who absolutely deserves it.
Of course.
Young M.A.
Yep.
Lizzo, which I didn't like, but you know, it is what it is. Zukiana. Wiz Khalifa, Cardi B, Offset, Migos, yep.
What's her name?
Doja Cat, Flo Milli,
who I love, Mulatto.
I don't even understand what Flo Milli did to be in that, but okay.
I think she was just dissing whoever
was coming to her mind, I guess.
Yeah, I think
the flow.
Yeah,
yeah.
And she just dissed a bunch of people. I don't even think it was that serious. I think it was just some rap shit.
Yeah, it was a nice little flow.
It was, and I really do actually like the song. I feel like I have listened to Cupcake before, but I've never, like, downloaded a Cupcake song. But I feel like this will be the one I may decide to download, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will. I haven't decided. I just thought of it, actually. Because I just listened to it.
Yeah.
Me and Arch just listened to the song, like, probably, like, 30 or 40 minutes ago before the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I actually really like it. So Zukiana heard the track, and she was just not happy, you know?
Yeah, she was not. She took it very much to heart.
Very much so. And
it seemed like she had these comebacks ready to go. It seemed like there was already bad blood between them, honestly.
Yeah, and you know what's weird? Not Sukiana, but what's her name? Cupcake actually posted a, like, screenshot of a tweet that Sukiana had posted, like, I guess months prior, and Sukiana was like, "Oh my goodness, if you ain't a fan of Cupcake, you ain't nothing," or something like that. I don't know exactly what she said, but she said something on the lines. Oh, here we go. She said, "If you're a female rapper and don't like Cupcake, it's because your head trash at this point."
Oh wow!
And then Cupcake responded the final nail in her coffin. Now move on Popeye's chicken for dinner. Anybody? Anyways, but that we're moving ahead. So it seemed like Sukiana was a fan of Cupcake.
Yeah.
Before. And that tweet was from January of this year.
Oh, wow.
When Sukiana posted that.
That's recent.
Yeah, it's very recent. So she was clearly a fan of hers. But Sukiana heard How to Rob. She was not happy with it.
Yeah.
So she decided to put out a diss track. Okay. What is the name of that diss track?
Was it Gag?
No.
That's later. Sorry.
It was it's like, we are flopping right now. Okay, let me find it. It's called, like, Who You Robbing or something. Oh, Rob Who Bitch, which
Rob
is
Who Bitch.
I'm so sorry I forgot the name because it's actually a fantastic name.
It's a fantastic name.
I personally am a fan of the name. So let's talk about the track. What you think?
Which one?
The track we're talking about, the Rob Who Bitch.
The Rob Who Bitch. Okay,
that was the Suki record that we listened to.
You know what? I don't know. I'm just one of those people who doesn't always understand diss tracks. I don't, like, understand why they need to really happen. Boo. I know. But, you know, because I feel like I'm more about the love and everything. But I don't know. You know what? I don't have a comment for it.
Well, okay. I don't think, did we finish talking about the How to Rob?
I don't know. Did we? Yeah, I think we did.
Okay. So did you like the How to Rob song?
Actually, I did.
Okay.
I did like it.
I'm not.
Without, I don't know. It was a little hurtful, but yes, I did.
She was hurt about the Lizzo comment.
I was hurt about. I'm sorry, but I was. Yes.
I definitely liked the. Okay, I've never heard a Cupcake song, like I said, but when I heard the How to Rob song, I was like, oh, okay, like, I can definitely listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to download it, but,
Right.
you know, if it's on, I will, like, you know, bop to it. So, yeah, so the Suki song, Rob Hubich.
Uh-huh.
Wow, what a name. I love it. What did Miss, what's her name call it? Catcher? Who's that? Remember the first part? Never mind, okay. I'm talking English and you're like...
You're talking English, I'm like, I don't understand it.
No, I'm talking about English, like the class.
Oh.
English class.
Oh, wait, what about that?
The catcher, when you put something at the beginning of a story.
Oh my gosh, the hook.
The hook.
The hook.
I'm talking about the catcher.
I'm like, hold on.
So Rob Hubich is definitely a hook.
Okay.
A hook, if you will.
Okay.
So it catches you in, and when I play the song, I actually really do like the first half.
Okay.
And also, can I just say I love the cover art? I'm sorry, Cupcake, but this is hilarious.
The little, what is it?
This is from
Bebe's Kids.
Oh, Arsh.
I'm sorry.
It's from Bebe's Kids. So yeah, it's from Bebe's Kids.
Watch me Google it right now.
Arsh, remember you said you was born in 2007?
I did say that. There's a lot of things from the 90s I don't know, as I grew up in a multicultural home.
Yeah,
so,
it's okay. Yeah. Anyways, we're definitely gonna have to watch this because I know you would love it. It's so funny.
I would.
Anyways,
yeah.
Baby Kids is a hood classic, obviously. So she put her against. I think her name is Vanessa. I think so. I think that's what Sukihana said. Actually, I don't know her name from the show. I only know the kids' names. I think. Anyways, I think I know the kids' names. Anyways, so she put out her against Cupcake, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
But I also think Cupcake's response is funny.
That is so funny.
I feel like Cupcake's How to Rob is very just basic.
Yeah.
But the gag thing is kind of funny too.
Yeah.
So anyway, she put out this record, and so I like the first half of it, and then she starts to talk, and I'm like, okay, it's giving me very Itty Bitty Piggy.
Okay.
It's giving me very like it's just a record where you talk your shit on.
Okay.
At the end or the beginning.
Yeah.
And then she continued.
And it was too long.
And then she continued more.
It was just...
And I was like, okay, like, is it over?
I know. You were like, the whole time, you were like, 4 minutes? Come on now.
Because, it's just because Cupcake's, hers was like 2 minutes.
And she targeted, she got to the point,
She hooked me in.
Points were made. Whatever.
It made me laugh. The Tory Lanez joke was hilarious to me. So
trash, by the way.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, absolutely.
We said it again.
Me and Arsh are trying to stop saying absolutely.
Yeah.
Apparently we said it a lot.
A lot in the previous episode.
Anyways, so yeah, so the record, it was just too long for me.
Yeah.
It definitely hooked me in, and I liked that she was talking shit. And then I wanted her to end it right there, but then she's like, I'm going to keep going. And I said, you know what? Okay. And then she said, I'm going to keep going again.
I know.
And I was like, okay,
like,
please.
when is this going to end?
Please let me off this boat. You know, one of our good friends who, like we were talking about on the, who we always talk to on FaceTime, he likes both Sukihana and Cupcake. I asked him about it, and he was like, well, he likes Cupcake. He likes both of them, but I don't know. Apparently, Sukihana doesn't write her music.
Ooh.
That's why
she said Quentin Miller.
Yeah, in the next record. So, I don't know if that's true. I haven't heard any rumors besides him and the Quentin Miller line. But, so he was just like, well, I don't know why she would get in the booth.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow. And then he was like, oh, she doesn't really write. But he also said it sounded... because she had a writer, it has the potential to be better. Yeah. But I don't know, it was too long for me.
I get it.
I liked the first half. The second half, I just couldn't get into it because it was just too long. Yeah. But apparently she dissed Cupcake's mom in the record. I personally did not remember... I personally did not remember that lyric where she dissed her mom. Did you catch it?
She said, did she say fuck your mother?
Sukiana. Like, I don't remember her saying anything about Cupcake's mom, but honestly, I didn't really listen to the second half that much. But I just don't remember her saying anything about her mom. That record was long for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. But, I think Sukiana really did take it to heart a lot.
I agree.
Because, Cupcake even said, quote, "It's all motherfucking love. Don't take shit personal," suggesting that the song is nothing more than her art and expression.
And she said this multiple times.
Yeah.
I feel like she made it very clear. It was a joke.
Yeah.
This is fun rap shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna
she
have
said
a good
in the
time.
beginning.
So she why I don't understand I think if Sukiana, there's a potential that Sukiana just responded just to get publicity or to get a bag to get more hype. I don't know.
Because it was a win-win for both of them. Because now, everyone's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about it. So, it's a win-win situation for them.
Or maybe that really pissed her off.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans comment. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but, obviously it's not towards me. So, maybe she took it harshly. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, Cupcake decided to respond to this with her next record, which is called The Gag Is.
I love that one. I'm sorry, but I do.
It definitely is hilarious. And she apparently talked about, in this record, she did. We actually listened to it, so it's not apparently. Cupcake talked about Sukiana's kids.
Yeah, she did.
She said multiple things. We listened to it, and she talked multiple things. It's not stuff that I want to quote specifically.
Yeah.
But it was very much so it's not some, I don't know. What do you think?
She said, "I should hit her with a copyright smacker in the face, Mike Tyson."
Yeah, so she definitely said a lot. And can I just say, I'm not going to lie, I do like the record. It's kind of making me want to look into Cupcake, which I'm sure Cupcake is very happy about, because this is opening a lot of people to both of their music.
Yeah.
Because I actually want to go listen to Cupcake. And, our friend has put us on to Sukiana. He's a fan, apparently.
Yeah.
So anyways, I definitely like the record. The line about the kids, though.
Here it is. "Oh, you got 3 kids? All them bitches." I can't even say it.
No, that's not even the only thing she said.
Let's see, what else did she say? Why is it not moving?
It's probably
Bitch, you got a whole man. What is it? But a OnlyFans. Bitch, still don't add up.
I'm sorry, I thought that was funny. I mean, I'm definitely supportive of the girls who have OnlyFans, especially the girls who have OnlyFans with their man.
Absolutely.
I think that's, a 2-for-1 special, I guess.
A 2-for-1 special?
You're getting money and everything. So, yeah, I'm definitely supportive. But, I don't know. I thought the joke was funny.
Yeah.
I feel like these are all jokes, and we should just all laugh at them.
I think so.
But the one about the kids, I feel like...
was too much?
The one about the kids and whatever she said about her mom...
Yeah.
Because I didn't catch it, but whatever. Let's talk about each other and not each other's family,
Exactly, yeah.
But if you go cross that line, don't be mad when that line gets crossed on you.
True.
Kinda. That's kinda how I view it.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you okay with her talking about the kids?
I don't think so. I think you should leave the kids, the family out of it. If it's between, you two, keep it that way.
Yeah, just because, when the Jeezy and, I hate to bring it back to this, but when the Jeezy and the Gucci battle happened, one of the things that they were saying is, ending this beef is going to save people's lives. And not saying this is gonna end with one of these girls getting shot or whatever, but it just doesn't need to really escalate to anything besides music.
Right.
I mean, that includes fighting, talking about each other's kids. Just put your music out and let's have fun in this panoramic. Life is already sad enough.
It really is.
Can we just have a good time?
I agree.
So.
Yeah.
This beef is probably going to continue. I haven't been on the shade room all day, but it's probably, I'm sure someone has responded.
Needs to stop the shaking.
Hold up, didn't you see something? Didn't you say when we were out that she responded?
Who?
Oh, hold up, there is she did respond.
There's an update already?
No, didn't you see it?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I thought I could have sworn you showed me. When we got to the... Yeah, she released another diss track.
Who?
Sukihana.
Sukihana again? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Watch it be like 8 minutes long. No.
I hope it's not. Yeah, so she released another diss track aimed at Cupcake.
I'm tired of it.
But Cupcake said the battle is over. She said there's no rematches in rap. When your first rap is whack, take your loss and go perfect your pen. But I do give you E for effort, respectfully. Who's next?
E for effort? Hold on, what?
Oh, yeah, because you did see this. And you showed me this.
Oh, my God, yes. She called her... Oh, God, I can't even know.
She called her a silverback gorilla.
Yeah,
okay,
did.
You the one who told me about that.
I did tell you that. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, hold up. Cupcake said something else. She said, she, my dear, the gag is, my mother is the one who engineered the song. She's well, healthy, and very much alive. See, number rule is you must be lethal with this shit. You must do your fact checks before you write. You ran with a fan-made fiction and sticked your nail into the coffin. So she must... Now you can sleep with your mama. So apparently, Sukihana must have said that her mom was dead.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because she said, now you can sleep with your mama because you're dead. And then put the dead emojis.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Hold on. We should probably verify that. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because probably a fan fiction said that Cupcake's mom is dead. But apparently her mom is not dead.
What song do you think that would have been on?
It was on Sukihana's. Or actually, it was on one of Sukihana's. It could be the new one. Or the old one. But yeah, she put out a diss track. We haven't listened to it. If you guys like the first diss track, support it, I guess, because we have not as of yet, but I'm sure it's decent.
You know what? It's about time to put these. Oh no, never mind. No, that's something else. Okay. Let's move on to our next topic. Let's move on to our next topic. Yes.
Okay, this one is kind of the one I'm most upset about.
Me too.
Like, I don't think, as far as the stories we talked about, like the party
besides with the stimulus.
Okay, the stimulus.
Like, where's my stimulus check?
Where's my check?
Ugh.
Like, they say they're not gonna. They have to give us our check, or the plan is to give us our check before they go on holiday break.
Right.
When is holiday break for them?
Shit.
The Republicans Monday. Christmas. Yeah, I would think they'd be out. Shit, if I was a Okay, if I would have prepared for a holiday, I would have took off Monday.
Exactly.
So I would have took off the whole week. Like, hella people at my job are taking off the whole week.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay.
This story that we're about to get into is probably going to make you upset, too.
If it doesn't make you upset, I would question you having children. And having a daughter, specifically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, T.I. decided to get on some airway. I'm not sure if it was a podcast. Was it a podcast? It was an episode of T.I.'s podcast. T.I. has a podcast.
Okay, T.I.
Will I listen to it? No.
No. Not at all.
And let's not talk about it because we don't want to. I don't know if we want to promote it.
We really gonna get him on.
We're not gonna promote it. We're not even gonna say the name.
You know what?
We're not gonna say the name, but it is a hilariously long name that he would, of course, choose as a podcast name.
What is it? Where is it?
It's right there.
Oh wow.
He would definitely choose that name, and he says it all the time. But anyways, he decides to go on his podcast. And he spoke with 21 Savage. Wow, that breaks my heart. Do you know how much I love 21 Savage?
I did love 21 Savage,
when 21 Savage logs on Instagram and sing R&B songs.
Oh.
I just love him.
That's cute.
Like, when he did, I love Mr. Right Guy, too.
I don't think I've heard that. But I will after this.
No, you won't.
I will. No, I really will.
No, because I played you the song. I played it so many times.
You did?
Okay, anyways. So, yeah, and I love 21 Savage. And, like, even when he was with Emma Rowe and he was going to her hoe walks and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Or slut walks, not hoe walks.
You said hoe walks.
Anyways, so he decided to go on there with 21 Savage. That really breaks my heart. But anyways, because I feel like he's a good guy.
Yeah. Let's tell him what it is first.
Okay. He goes on there and he says that when he spends time with his daughter, he considers them as thought prevention hours.
And that is thought as in THOT.
When I said that to her, she thought I meant like thought, like thinking.
He's basically saying that the time he spends with his daughter is him trying to prevent her from becoming a hoe.
Yes.
And that is disgusting.
It's truly disgusting. I was going in the comments, and a guy, which, you know, in the shade room comments, you never know what you're going to end up seeing.
You don't. You're right.
You might get a virus. I'm not, you know.
You might get a virus.
So many things could happen in the goddamn comments. But I just wanted to see what everyone was talking about. Most people were definitely on the side of, see, I need to shut up.
He does. He absolutely needs to.
But one guy was like, I call spending time with my daughter spending time with my daughter.
Oh, that's cute.
And I was like, wow, he just cleaned up his shade room's comments.
I know.
It would never be that clean again.
No.
But yeah, like, who would ever say that spending time with their daughter is just so that they can mold them into being the woman who they want them to be,
yep,
and preventing them from going after men that they teach their
sons to be.
Like, it's
so counterproductive at the same time,
it
right?
It really is.
You're teaching your son one thing, then you're teaching your daughter another thing. Like,
right.
Come on.
T.I. is so misogynistic. Like, it don't get no worse.
It's all I can say. It's her.
Really. Like, I thought the hymen thing would have taught him
something.
I would have thought that would have taught him to shut up. But no, exactly. He was like, you know what I'm going to do?
I'm going to get on Beyonce's internet.
And make a podcast.
Period.
Like,
thinking he's doing something.
Like, don't he have other stuff to do?
I know he does.
Like, I'm busy enough to be doing a podcast.
I know.
And I know T.I. has way more money and responsibility than me.
I know, right? And kids. Come on now. With kids especially.
Maybe he can have more thought prevention hours. I don't know what he can be doing. But
maybe he needs
I feel like he needs to get off the internet.
Yeah.
He needs to never have a daughter again.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I feel really bad for her daughter because... Or his daughter. Right. Because, you know, you shouldn't... This is not what you were supposed to learn growing up from your parents. Like... And first of all, you know, your main priority in a child should not be preventing her to become a hoe. If you are raising her the way you want to raise her, the proper way, whatever, you shouldn't even have to be worried about that.
And if she decides to become a hoe,
then let her be a hoe.
Why is that any of your business?
Exactly. How old is she? I know she's grown.
Tiny has a daughter, Zanique. She is old. She's older. She has a daughter. Actually, matter of fact, she just had a baby a few days ago. Shout out to her. Congrats. Anyways, and then he has another daughter, Deja. She is 18.
Okay.
And I follow her on Instagram. She is actually very smart.
Okay.
She has a YouTube channel. I've never watched it. But she talks a lot about her mental health and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I know she deals with, like, some depression and shit like that. But I follow her on Instagram. She's really, like, interesting. She's way more... I don't know. She's interesting. Okay. Anyways, and then he has a younger daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Who is, I don't know, she's probably like 5 or something.
Which one is it? Her?
Yeah. What is she?
So so one daughter she's 4.
Okay, yeah, he has a 4-year-old daughter. He has what is she?
She's 19.
She's 19, and then he has Zanique, who is like 21 and over 21, I'm sure.
Where is that? She's not in here.
She's not his biological daughter.
Okay. She's Tiny's.
Yeah, she's Tiny's daughter.
Let's see.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, she's like at least 24. I know she was older than us.
Okay.
Remember, one of our friends used to have a huge crush on her.
Who? Oh, God.
He loved them light-skinned girls.
He did like light-skinned girls. That's funny.
Okay.
Because I feel like he doesn't. She's changed now. Does it still
I think it was her. I'm almost certain it's her.
Was it?
It was Tinashe.
Tinashe. I was just about to say that.
Tinashe.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it was her too, though. I don't know.
You think so?
Either way.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's keep talking about this.
Let's talking about this.
Let's not move on. Yeah, I just feel like, I feel sorry for his daughters. I feel sorry for Tiny. I feel sorry for all of the women in his life.
Family and everything.
Even the young men and the future kids that they have this toxic, male
toxic masculinity.
Toxic. What the? I was trying to put 2 words together. Yeah, that word.
Yeah, it's not right.
It's so clear that all he is instilling into his daughters and clearly his sons.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So.
You know, people like T.I. need to stay off the internet to stop spreading their stupidity.
Stop producing. Please.
And stop some people don't need to reproduce.
They really don't.
They don't.
Like, I'll be seeing people like, you need to not procreate with anyone, actually. Like, please do not make more of you.
Yeah. Well, next caller. Yeah, T.I. do better, please. I thought you would have learned your lesson by now.
You would think he would be like, you know what I won't do is talk about
women's business.
Yeah, you would think I will say like, hey, I'm not going to talk about how I raised my daughters.
Yeah.
Please don't even say you have daughters anymore,
exactly.
actually.
And going back to the whole hymen thing, I think that was very creepy more than anything.
Oh my goodness, that made me itch.
Why do you need to know that? That is none of your business. Like, why can't men just stay out of women's business?
Stay out of women's, like, vagina.
Vagina, exactly.
Please. Unless you're invited, please.
With consent, don't do it.
Please stay out of it. It's getting weird.
It's getting weird.
It's getting weird. Okay, next story. We're gonna be talking about Jada. I feel like Jada has been
in the news a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't have an opinion on Jada as a person, really.
That's Jada
Wada. Little babies, baby mama, and girlfriend, I believe.
Yep.
I think they're still together. I don't know. I really don't have an opinion on her. I think she's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty.
I love her hair.
I love her. Why do you say it like that?
I do love her hair. She had like this long ponytail, and I was like, wow, I want a long ponytail.
Let me go look at it. Ooh, wow, that is pretty.
Is that it?
Is it this one?
I think so.
Beautiful.
And there was one where she was doing the walk challenge. That's what she was doing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was like, oh, purr. Hold up, no. Roland Ray would not like that. Roland Ray? Yeah.
Isn't he the one who says purr?
Yeah, but walk is bisexual.
Oh, right. Right. Okay.
Okay, so anyways, Jada posted a picture, and she said, send me a nude, and she's posted a picture of her, and she said me, and it's her in all nude shades. So,
yeah.
So, someone decided to respond.
Uh-huh.
Who is?
Tiana Trump.
Mm-hmm. Who is a porn star.
We support.
Yeah, we definitely support sex workers.
Period.
So she posted, and that's why you got cheated on. Which was so, like, what were you responding to? It's because she didn't send the new naked? I'm assuming. But I'm pretty sure I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
It was so like out of left field.
It's like why is my first response.
Right. I'm just like, why even log on to Beyonce's internet and decide to antagonize a woman who has already been antagonized last week? Like, come on. Can she have a break? Can y'all get y'all foot off her neck, please?
Yes.
So anyways, she posted that, and Jada responded with, sis, if you wanted me to shout out your OnlyFans, you could have basically just asked. You didn't need to throw shade. And she was just like, you also suck dick for a living.
Oh.
And Miss Trump, which I question why her last name is Trump, but whatever. She posted, yeah, I do. Your man loves my mouth. And it's just like, okay, we get it, y'all. Her man cheat. She know it. We know it.
The real villain here? Look, baby, come on now. Why? Look, what is going on, sweetie?
Right, and I just feel like, listen, she knows she's getting cheated on. We know it. Yeah. Why we gotta keep talking about it?
Exactly.
Why we gotta keep reminding her? And then she just said, since she wanted to be promoted, next caller.
Next caller.
She obviously responded,
uh-huh.
Like a Trump would, and said, he better check his bitch. Don't let me post screenshots.
Oh, wow.
Like, girl, just post them.
Oh, wow.
Please just
check
post them.
his bitch. Yeah, don't make me post. Yeah, okay.
And she came back. This is actually a long back and forth.
It really
I would have stopped at the first one. Basically, she just went on, bitches be picking on me. She talked about people come for me first, and then I'll respond to them, and then they always want to come back with your man cheating on you.
Oh, wow.
And then she just said, like, do y'all understand? Basically, she was like, I'm the victim here.
Okay.
You know, y'all keep coming at me all crazy when I'm the one who is being hurt by this.
Mm-hmm. And she is.
Yeah, and I feel sorry for her. Like,
yeah.
She got dragged last week, dragged this week. Yeah, please leave her alone.
She deserves a break.
You know what? Like, other celeb girlfriends, I see them clapping back and being all in people's face. I feel like she just gets her money and be quiet.
Exactly.
Like, I know we talked about Ari last week. I feel like Ari is always loud and saying something.
Yeah,
I feel like Jada, you only hear about her saying, being okay with her being cheated on, okay?
Yeah.
Not saying she's okay with it, but we see her, people call her stupid for going back to a guy who's cheated on her. That's all, if that's all she's doing wrong,
right,
let her keep doing that.
Exactly.
It's none of my business. Anyways, so basically, Jada continues to imply that the girl, Miss Trump,
mm-hmm.
she hasn't been on the block for years. She beefed with Jada, and now she's back on the Shade Room, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this beef continues to go back and forth.
It just needs to end, and Jada deserves some peace.
Yeah, I just feel like we gotta stop expecting people who does not mind being cheated on.
There's nothing we can do about it, you know. That's their decision. If they're okay with it, there's nothing we can do about it, and you know. And that's I feel like that was another topic on Twitter a few days ago. Is that why do people go back to cheaters? And while I personally wouldn't go back to a cheater, I can understand why somebody might go back. You know, some people, they have, their relationship is, you know, complicated, and you know, some people want to work on it. I guess it's just a matter of whether you want to work on it or not.
And it's about what you built with that person if you want to see it grow more. It's about deciding whether or not it's worth the stress of picking up all the pieces and putting it all back together.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have to give people the credit to decide what their journey is, you know.
Yeah.
Will I put up with it? Probably not.
Yeah.
I can't see myself doing that.
I can. I'm sorry.
But for people that do decide that, why are you angry with their decision?
Exactly.
I feel like we're at that point, you're too invested in other people's lives and their life choices.
Yeah, I agree. Now, if little baby was my baby daddy, I would forgive him because I want a bag.
I know, like, again, she is getting all types of bags.
Right.
Okay? 10 years now, she might turn into a Cassie with a new man, with a baby, and a ring, and happy.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
Maybe she's looking forward to that. Okay, Twitter?
Exactly. Leave her alone.
She's looking forward to a Cassie after.
Period.
Oh, that sounds nice. A Cassie or Sierra ever after.
That is cute.
Wow. Shout out to Jada. I don't know. I don't follow her either, though.
Me either. I don't.
So maybe
I don't
she's
know much
more
about
annoying
her.
on Twitter, on Instagram or Twitter. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let her get cheated on, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now I feel like now we're gonna move on to something that we're both.
It's a little more happy.
Yeah, I feel like we've been talking about a lot of drama, a lot of sad shit.
Yeah. Let's talk about something happy.
Okay, let's do it.
Which is Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion.
Allegedly gonna be performing Savage remix at their Grammys.
You know what? It's meant to be, and I really, really, really hope they do.
You know what? I think I feel like we do need something from the both of them for that record.
Yes.
I think it'll help it go back. Did it ever go number one?
It did, absolutely. It did.
I think it did go number one. I think it'll push. I don't know, because honestly, Megan's album, it went and gone and gone.
It did.
Like,
it kind of did.
I don't
really fast.
Really, really fast.
Yeah.
We didn't get to talk about her album on the podcast, but I remember we had like a really long FaceTime about it.
We did.
Well, not really long, but we was on FaceTime for a long time, and that was one of the things we talked about. It wasn't our favorite album to sum it up. Anyways, so they're allegedly supposed to be performing on the Grammys. Blue Ivy's supposed to be producing.
Some are saying she's gonna be performing.
You know, if she performs,
the world is not ready.
I don't know where I'm gonna end up the next day. Like,
That's
where do you go
funny.
after you
Where
see
do you-
Blue Ivy perform?
Right, where do you go after?
Should I go to work? Should I call off? I don't know. My job is going to be here. It's like, you plan to call off? No, actually. Anyways, so what do you think? Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I really hope they do it. I know Beyonce is a little, bougie, and she doesn't always want to show up to awards. But
because they don't respect her.
They don't respect her.
Especially the fucking Grammys, who have disrespected her time and time again.
They have, but, I feel like, as a fan, I want to see her come, But I can what? You said,
No, I do want to see her. I agree. I'm just kidding. I definitely want to see her at the Grammys.
Of course.
I think her and Megan, the Corona really messed up a lot of shit.
It did.
And I know we've been talking about the Rona a lot, but it's everywhere.
It's a bitch.
And I feel like that song, even though TikTok ruined it for me, I'm so sorry. I love that song, but I hate it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it was played everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
It really was. It really was.
Anyways, so yeah, that song was everywhere, but I think it didn't get its true moment because of the Rona. I would love to see it on stage.
Did you know Blue Ivy Carter is the second person to be nominated for a Grammy? Is the second youngest person.
Of course I knew that.
You know what? I did not know that. I need to be kicked out of the Beehive.
No, I just heard people talking about it before.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
I thought she was actually the youngest. Who was the other one?
Let's see.
Is it North?
You said is it North? Youngest Grammy nominated.
Nominee.
Oh,
nominee.
Okay. It says Blue Ivy Carter, the 8-year-old, has received a Grammy.
Yeah, I thought it was a Blue Ivy.
Okay. I don't know. We're just gonna say it's Blue Ivy.
You know what?
There.
She deserved the title anyways.
She does.
So yeah, I'll be excited to definitely see it. I want to see. I want it to be a Beyonce show that Megan is a part of.
Oh,
I want Beyonce's team to choose the outfits.
Okay. Yep.
I want Beyonce's team to do the choreography.
Because, me and Alexis, we talk about how Megan is. We love Megan. Dearly, but she's not giving the girls what they need.
Yeah.
It's always the shorts.
It's always. Oh, I hate to say it, but it always gives me WWE instead of carpets. News carpets.
Yeah. I think we just want to see something new.
Yeah, I definitely want to see something very current, very now, very much so, very a mix.
Yes.
I don't know. Cardi
I
really
knew you were gonna
sucks.
say Cardi again.
I'm sorry. I compare a lot of the fashions to Cardi just because Cardi has really surprised me and her ability to balance sexy and classy and now clothes and in the future, and just shocks me every single time.
Yeah.
Like, how dare she?
How dare she?
Her and Rihanna and Zendaya continue to shock me.
They really do. They are like the holy trinity of fashion.
Like, I know there's probably not going to be a Met Gala, but I would be very, very excited to see Cardi's on a Met Gala right now.
Yep.
Like, her last few outfits has been so killer.
So beautiful.
So I do compare her outfits a lot to these new rap girls, but I don't know, Megan just does not really do it in the fashion era. And I'm not saying Beyonce is like my favorite fashionista either, but Beyonce, like, it's hard to say she looks ugly.
Yeah, for sure. Like, she's one of those people that definitely can pull off anything.
Yeah, I just feel like most things I love her in. I don't feel like it's ever a huge how should I say it is? I don't know. It's never like it's never like a huge surprise.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's always great. Like, I'm always happy to see it. She has surprised me a lot, though.
Yeah.
Like, that
Which
look,
one?
the Met Gala dress.
The Met Gala dress, the see-through with the... Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The see-through one.
That was beautiful.
I was like, oh, wow.
That
like,
was
she
beautiful.
went there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be excited to see. I want to see them do So I don't know. I want them to do the whole song.
I hope so. I hope so that they do too.
I don't want to see them do half of this song, half of that song.
Yeah.
I just want them, like, remember when the Grammys when they did Wild Thoughts?
Yes, I love that.
And they did the whole song. That performance was so great.
It was beautiful.
And she did the whole song.
She did.
Oh, Rihanna, can you please drop the album? Why do you keep playing?
Someone said she got her LinkedIn profile picture up and that she gave up on that singing. It's not coming.
Rihanna, what's the problem, sweetie? Can you just call us and let us know? Do you need help? Do we need Sia?
God, I don't know. Rihanna, I feel like it's just not gonna happen at this point.
Like, I'm really... Like... Can we get it on the first day of the year, maybe? I feel like she's gonna drop it, and I feel like this is gonna be... We're not gonna be... Like, you know how when Lemonade came out, we knew Lemonade was coming out?
Yeah.
We had an idea... Hold up. Yeah, we kind of had an idea that it was coming out.
Uh-huh.
I feel like this is gonna be like Beyonce, the Beyonce album, when no one knew. Okay.
Yeah. And it was a surprise and broke the internet.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Lemonade. I'm sorry.
You think it's gonna be like Lemonade?
Yeah, I know. We all know it's gonna come out, but it's like when it's gonna come out, we have no idea.
First of all,
but we know it's soon.
First of all, can we talk about Beyonce and her mind when she did that? Actually,
oh, it was so powerful.
Like that was the most powerful thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
You know, no, I think I know even the powerfulest moment.
Okay.
When me and you stayed up to like fucking 4 a.m. watching the Coachella performance.
We did.
We were literally committed. We was like, we're going to stay up and watch. And we watched it live.
We did.
The internet was both going in and out. And we were just having our life.
That was a wonderful night.
It really was. I took a nap. I woke up. I was prepared. I watched The Weeknd. He did great. But yeah, but you are definitely right. That freaking Lemonade album was great. Mm-hmm. I think we even talked about that.
Which one?
When Lemonade, the movie came out, the HBO.
Oh yeah, the full visual.
Yeah, but yeah, even the Beyonce self-titled album was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really want to see a Beyonce produced show with featuring Megan. I would love that actually.
It's probably gonna be Megan produced with Beyonce coming out.
Is anything ever not produced by Beyonce? I feel like everything. Remember that thing she did on what's that show with? When they used to
they brought her out. Yeah, with Channing Tatum.
Yes. I feel like she even produced that.
She probably did. Or at
least even her section.
Because Shannon, what's his name? Shannon Tatum is probably not that powerful. So
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is
either.
I
feel like she did the choreography. She provided dancers. Mm-hmm. She did the outfits.
Yeah.
She did the hair. Listen.
She snapped.
She sent her people in there to do that.
She did.
Okay, I don't know what channel that comes on, but she cleared them all out.
What is that show called?
I have no idea actually. Is it The Masked Singer? No, that's not it. The Masked Singer is something else.
Karaoke show.
Yeah, it's like karaoke.
What is it?
No, it's not called karaoke.
It's like...
I don't know. Remember Zendaya did it?
She did. I'm gonna find out.
What is it called?
Run the World.
Is it Lip Singer?
Lip sync? Yeah, lip sync, I think.
Is it lip sync?
Lip sync battle.
Okay, lip sync battle. Wow.
Yeah.
What is time? Is that show even still on?
I think it is.
I don't think I've ever really watched it besides that episode.
Yeah.
I've seen the Zendaya thing too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see this performance. I'm not sure when the Grammys are coming out.
Yeah. Are they even going to come out?
I'm assuming all other award shows are.
I mean, yes, since they're talking about Beyonce and Megan being on there. Okay, yeah.
I don't really watch award shows. How are you feeling about them?
I have not watched award shows in a long time.
Yeah, same.
But I guess with this podcast, we'll have to keep up now.
I'm going to just follow the clips on YouTube. Yeah. I cannot commit to watching.
That sounds good.
To watching an award show. It's just, it never, these last few years.
I used to love award shows. There used to be a whole event in my house. We would order pizza and, everybody would get excited about it.
Yeah, the last one I really watched is that it was the Rihanna's Grammys, when she did Wild Thoughts. Or it was that year where Beyonce performed at the MTV Awards and Rihanna was honored. Oh. And she did her 3.
Oh, yeah.
Her 3 looks. Like, that's literally the
last time. Isn't that when she was still pregnant?
Who, Beyonce?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the last time I watched the Grammys.
Yeah.
Was when Beyonce was pregnant.
Yeah, with the red dress, and she got that shout out from Adele.
Oh, and then she almost fell. Okay, in that chair when she out. When
oh my God, Beyonce.
Okay, that was the last time I watched an award show. Actually.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't those other times. Did Wild Thoughts happen that night too?
You know what? That's a great question.
It might have happened that same night.
Wait a minute. You know what? I think it was because Wild Thoughts came out in 2000 and... No, it wasn't. Because Adele came out in 2016.
Oh.
And then Wild Thoughts came out in 2017. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. So
I think that concludes
our second episode. We talked a lot about hot topics. We talked about the Rona a lot. As we continue to grow, we continue to kind of perfect our order of things and kind of how we do things. But we're excited to continue on this journey.
Yes, absolutely. And sponsors,
yes,
we are still very much looking and open.
Yes, we're very
reasonable.
We're open to negotiation. We are going to be putting our our email in our description box, so feel free to definitely hit us up.
Yes. And please share with your family and friends, because it goes a long way.
Yes.
If you like it, then subscribe.
Yes, please if you subscribe, if you're on YouTube.
Yes.
We're definitely working on getting our YouTube channel together. We're on SoundCloud. We're working on getting on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We have already uploaded. We're just waiting for everything to submit. So yeah, everything is just in the making.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, stay tuned, and thank you for listening to Lost in Our 20s podcast.
Yes, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye. Well, I feel like I was just on the phone. Have a good one.